Hi there. I'm recording this from our residency site in Chandler, Arizona. So if you're headed to residency soon, this is the patio off the lobby that you will get to enjoy. So here we are heading into week 3, and we're going to spend some time talking about research questions. So research questions are the backbone of your dissertation, and they're actually going to guide your entire research. So we need to make sure that they're focused, aligned with the problem statement, and that they are specific and doing what you want them to do. So I want to talk for a few minutes about what makes an effective research question and then how you are going to develop these for your dissertation. So a good research question should have 4 key characteristics. First, it needs to be focused and specific and fit the scope of your dissertation. What you don't want is something that's overly broad or a vague question. So second, the question should be clear and unambiguous, leaving no room for multiple interpretations. So it should be easy to understand, it should be clear, cold, concise, nothing fancy there. Don't try to use big words or sound smart or anything. It's just best to be clear and make sure that you're presenting exactly what it is that you're doing. Third, the research question should be relevant, it should be meaningful, and this means that this is going to help you contribute to existing knowledge in your field, and it will have practical or theoretical significance, or both. And finally, the question must be feasible and researchable. You need to be able to answer it within the time and resource constraints of your dissertation project, and that's a big one. So if one of my research questions is how do students' descriptions of their literature interest change over the course of 3 years, well, I just signed on for 3 years of data collection. We like you, but we don't want you here long enough to spend 3 years collecting data. I don't think you want that either. So, how do you develop an effective research question? You're going to start with your problem statement, which starts with the problem space. So we talked last week about how the problem space is going to flow directly into that problem statement. So I'm saying this assuming that your problem space and your problem statement are aligned. So those research questions then need to be aligned with the problem statement. And there isn't anything there that isn't covered by the problem statement. So we can't just pull in an additional point of interest. We can't just decide, halfway through writing chapter 3 that we want to add something in real quick because it might be of interest to the reader. Nothing that pulls in something that we would have to add to the problem statement to keep it aligned. So we're going to be talking about research questions on the boards this week, and I'll tag in on these for you to help you shape and refine for moving forward. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.